Some of the most beautiful plants you can grow are the ones that will destroy your garden. Not slowly, but completely. Most people plant them without ever knowing what they've started. You see a lush green carpet or a fragrant vine, and imagine your garden transformed. But beneath the surface, these invaders are quietly plotting their takeover. Underground, above ground, even in the air. Every plant you introduce shapes your future work, sometimes for years. Today I'll show you 10 plants experienced gardeners quietly avoid. Let's save you years of heartache before these beauties become your burden. It looks peaceful, but underground, it's aggressive. Bamboo spreads through rhizomes that travel meters beyond where you planted it. Shoots appear overnight. One day your bed is clear, the next, stalks are everywhere. Many think trimming or mowing will contain bamboo, but it rarely works. True containment requires deep barriers, or better yet, avoiding it altogether. I've seen bamboo force up patios, tangle roots, and breach fences. If you crave the look, choose a clumping variety in a container. The peace it offers is never worth the war it wages. Harmless in the kitchen, dangerous in the soil. Mint spreads through runners and will choke out everything around it. Plant it in open earth and you'll soon discover its true nature. Within a season, mint can double or triple its spread, popping up everywhere. The solution is simple. Grow mint in containers. Always. Never let the roots escape, and never compost mint cuttings. Many gardeners spend summers digging it out, only to see it return. Enjoy your mojitos, but keep mint under lock and key. It climbs beautifully, but suffocates everything it touches. English ivy can blanket trees, fences, and buildings, blocking out sunlight and air. Its aerial roots burrow into mortar and wood, widening cracks and holding moisture. Ivy shades out leaves, reduces growth, and can kill branches. Removing ivy is painstaking. Cut at the base, wait for it to die, then peel away. Ivy harbors pests and spreads easily via birds and fragments. There are better ground covers and climbers. For classic looks, try climbing hydrangea instead. Beautiful, fragrant, destructive. Wisteria's cascades are stunning, but its vines grow thick and heavy, strong enough to collapse pergolas and strangle trees. Vines spiral around posts and trunks, tightening year after year. Roots spread far, sometimes lifting paving stones or infiltrating drains. Regular heavy pruning is essential, but it's a constant battle. Many gardeners underestimate wisteria, only to spend years wrestling it back. Consider less aggressive varieties or train it in pots. Always respect its strength. It's a force of nature. This one poisons the ground. Black walnut trees release juglone, a chemical that prevents many plants from growing nearby. Sensitive plants wilt and die, even when otherwise healthy. The toxic zone can extend up to 60 feet from mature trees. Removing a black walnut doesn't solve the problem quickly. Juglone lingers for years. Even compost made from its leaves or husks can spread toxicity. If you inherit a garden with black walnut, choose juglone-tolerant plants. Sometimes the harm a plant causes is invisible until it's too late. 3 leaves, 1 mistake. Poison ivy's oil, urushiol, causes painful rashes and blisters. Even touching tools, pets, or clothing that brushed against it can transfer the oil. Burning it is even riskier. The smoke can cause severe respiratory distress. Poison ivy thrives in sun or shade, creeps along the ground, and climbs trees. Its root system is tenacious. Every fragment left behind can regrow. If you spot poison ivy, use extreme caution and never compost or burn the debris. Learn to recognize its 3-leaf pattern and keep your garden safe. It looks gentle, but it spreads relentlessly. Morning Glory's blooms are fleeting, but it's a prolific seed producer. Seeds can survive in soil for years, waiting to take over. Vines twist around anything, smothering plants under a thick green blanket. Pulling it out often leaves behind roots and seeds, ensuring its return. A single plant can produce thousands of seeds, viable for up to a decade. Unless you're committed to constant vigilance, admire morning glory from afar. Choose better-behaved vines for your garden. Striking plant. Deadly seeds. Castor bean's bold leaves and height make it a favorite for borders, but its seeds contain ricin, one of the most toxic substances known. Children and pets are especially at risk. Just a few seeds can be fatal. Castor bean is a prolific self-seeder, leading to years of unwanted seedlings. Even handling the plant requires care. Always wear gloves. Safer dramatic foliage is available, like canna lilies or elephant ears. For most gardeners, the best choice is to avoid castor bean entirely. This one is dangerous. Giant hogweed towers overhead, but its sap reacts with sunlight, causing severe burns and blistering. Touching the plant, then exposing skin to sunlight, can lead to painful blisters and scars. It spreads aggressively, producing tens of thousands of seeds carried by wind and water. Removing it safely requires full protective gear, best left to professionals. Once established, it dominates landscapes and crowds out native plants. If you spot it, report it to local authorities. Don't take risks, admire from a distance. Ironically named, Tree of Heaven spreads aggressively, damages foundations, and releases chemicals that suppress nearby plants. It thrives in city lots, abandoned spaces, and, if you're unlucky, your backyard. Once established, it's extremely hard to remove, sprouting from roots and stumps. Cut it down, and it often responds by sending up dense thickets of new shoots. Its roots can undermine pavement and house foundations. If you find Tree of Heaven in your yard, act swiftly and persistently. Above all, avoid planting it, no matter how tempting its fast shade may seem. A great garden isn't just about what you plant, it's about what you avoid. Some mistakes don't just cost you time, they take over everything. The plants we've discussed aren't evil, but in the wrong place, they become relentless competitors. So as you plan your next garden, remember, wisdom is the best fertilizer. Learn from seasoned gardeners and choose your plants with care. Until next time, happy, healthy growing.